It's like two and one big body like
I'm just stunting on my ex bitch. I'm just flexing on my ex bitch. Hold up, I'm just stunting on my ex bitch. I'm just flexing on my ex bitch. Fuck away.
Hey guys, welcome back to my welcome back to my welcome back to my channel. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Nelly on the scene. If you're new, hey girl. If you're not new and you've been subscribed, been. What's up, baby? Y'all remember when I used to when my name was Nelly TV? I had to change it because I want all my names to be the same. So yeah. But in today's video, as you can see by the title, I'll be doing a story time on when I got caught stealing. And I don't condone stealing, so if you're out there stealing, stop stealing. Stop stealing, because you can get caught any day, literally. I'm not going to say that I still do it, but I'm not going to say that I don't still do it. Does that make sense? I'm not going to say that I do it, but I'm not going to say that I don't do it. Anyways, don't be stealing if you don't got the money to get what you want. Wait until you got the money and then you go get it. Feel me? Alright. Before we get into the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on all my socials. So this happened when I was like in 8th grade. It was like around this time, 8th grade. So like almost the end of the school year. So I had this one friend, I'm gonna call her Juju. If she see this video, she's gonna laugh about it today, because this, bro, like when I tell y'all, this shit is so crazy. Now, for the people that was in my school in 8th grade, you probably might know who the fuck I'm talking about, but mind that business. If you know, then you know. Me and Juju always used to go places after school. Like we was the after school buddy. So where we lived, it was like a mall, literally like 3 bus stops away from our school. The mall was literally right there. Let me just rephrase this. If you live in Co-op, you know what mall I'm talking about. If you live in the Bronx and you be going to Co-op mall, you know what I'm talking about. But we went to that middle school right there. Yeah, so it was after school. She was like, you wanna, before the day ended, she was like, you wanna come with me to the mall? I was like, yeah, sure, why not? So it was me and her after school. We got on a bus and we took the bus to the mall. Now she wanted to go get some new forces, because you know summertime is coming. You gotta re-up on your forces every summer. Like if you don't get you a new pair of forces every 2 months, then what are you doing? Are you even wearing forces correctly? Like, is your fit even looking? Sorry y'all. So yeah, she wanted to get her a new pair of forces, and her mom had gave her the exact amount of the forces. We went into Foot Action. She bought her forces and she asked the man to lace her shoes. Mind you, I ain't have no money on me, so I'm like, I'm not gonna get nothing. I'm only here to come with her, because yeah, she needs somebody to go with. So then we leaving out Foot Action, and she's like, she need to get some socks. So in the back of my mind, I'm like, how you gonna get some socks? Your mom did not give you no money for that. How you gonna get some socks? She was like, girl, come on, I just need to see if they got socks in the store. We walked all the way across the shopping area to go into Kmart. I wonder if they still open, like. Anyways, we walked into Kmart and we went straight to look for the socks. Now she got her some low black socks. It was like 50 of them in a pack. Not even 50, like 20, at least 20 in a pack. And I'm like, shit, she getting some socks, I might get some socks too. So I'm like, how you gonna pay for these? She was like, girl, come on. Now mind you, let me give y'all a little backstory. When I was in 8th grade, me and the whole crew literally used to go to that mall all the time and just get clothes from every store. Victoria's Secret, H&M, American Eagle, Forever 21. Every time, and never get caught. Till this day, I still have some clothes that I got from in there. But yeah, so we went to the sock area. I'm like, how you gonna get these? She was like, girl. So I'm looking around, like, I'm not making it sus, but like I'm looking around to see if anybody's looking, because I'm like, is she gonna put that shit in her bag right now, or like? So then she started walking towards the dressing room, and I'm following her because I'm like, what is this girl doing? So I didn't go in the dressing room. She ended up going in the dressing room, and I was like walking around outside the dressing room. So then she came out the dressing room. She was like, let's go. I don't even remember if I put the thing in my bag or if she did it for me, but I know after she got out the dressing room, she was like, let's go. So we walking towards the exit. Y'all, we walking. We get to the exit, we get stopped. Now, it's like 2 niggas and 1 big body bitch, like and they literally look like they're us, like just shopping, y'all. I swear to God, this is the first time I ever seen this shit, and now today in today's time, I know. But yeah, we get stopped and they like come with us. So when I tell you I was gonna run, because I had all opportunities, I was already out the door. You know, like Kmart or Walmart, they have 2 doors. So it's like the first door. It's like the first door, and then you walk in, and then it's the other door. So I'm like in the middle part. I had the opportunity to run, but I didn't want to leave her. So I'm like, okay, cool. He was like, oh, walk with us. They was like, you got stuff in your bag? We was like, no, we don't got nothing. So they walked us all the way to the side of the Kmart. And her just sitting in there, and I know she's panicking in her head because I'm panicking too. I'm like, oh my gosh, what's going to happen? What is happening? What is happening? They was like, so we seen you on a camera. We seen that you took some stuff. So I'm like, bitch, I'm silent. I'm letting her do all the talking because I didn't even know what to say. Like, I'm shook. I'm not thinking we was gonna get caught. They're like, we can't let you leave unless a parent come get you, and if your parent can't get you, then the cops is gonna come get you. And this, that, and the third. They're like, you're also gonna have to pay a fine. I was like, what fine? It's stocks. Like, why do we have to pay a fine? They like, we need your name, your date of birth, your mom's phone number, your address. So I put my mom's number because at the time, my mom, she wouldn't be on my ass about it. So I put my mom's number. I usually put her uncle's number, I think, or her mom's number. I don't remember which one it is, but her mom, Juju's mom, was at work. I'm in my head like, I cannot call my mother. Like, can I go home with her mom or whoever comes to pick her up? They're like, oh, we need consent from your mom or your dad in order for you to go with Juju's mom. And I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, at first I was gonna give them a fake name, but once they said they need to call my mom, I was like, yeah, my mom is not gonna play along with this, so I'm just give them my name. Boom, they got everything they need from us. They even took the socks and they put it in this little cart. And while we're there, they're telling us the story about how another lady had came in and she was still in mad shit. They caught her and she had to pay this big ass fine. She ain't go to jail, but they be trying to threaten you about the jail situation, but whatever. So they telling us about how this lady came in and stole big shit for her kids and all this other stuff and try to pretend like she didn't take nothing. But whatever. They get the calling my mom ain't answering. She left a voicemail. And one thing about my mom, she don't answer no numbers she don't know, so she sent them straight to voicemail, and then after the voicemail was left, she go ahead and listen to the voicemail. So let me tell y'all what my mom did. At the time, my mom was at a doctor's appointment with my grandma because, you know, she taking care of her mom. So she can't come and get me. My mom gonna give them my dad's number and they call my dad. Now let me tell y'all something about my dad. My dad do not like me. Like, I don't care what nobody say. If you know me, you know that my father do not like me. Like, I do not have a dad, if you really want to be honest. And if he see this, I don't care. I said what I said. But yeah, my father is like a statue. He's there, but he's not there. Feel me? Like, whatever. They call my dad. At this point, my dad is mad. He's pissed the fuck off. When I tell y'all, my father is mad. He is mad. I don't really remember what Juju's mom had said or her uncle, but I really think her uncle had came and got her after the fact that my dad had came first. I don't remember what they told him because they had went outside to tell him. Let me tell y'all, it was a black dude. It was a low light-skinned Puerto Rican man and a big body Benz black girl. She was so ghetto, y'all. She was so ghetto. They doing their job though. I ain't even mad they doing their job. But boom. So fast forward, my father finally pull up. So yo, my father is Jamaican. So when he walked in, his accent got on. He like, what the f you doing all this? Why the f you standing out came on? And he cursing at me, he cursing at Juju, he cursing at the people that stop us, he cursing at everybody. He don't give not one f about what's going on. He's cursing everybody out. He's trying to figure out what's going on. They trying to tell him what the fuck is happening. He's not trying to hear it. Then he's cursing at me for being with my friend and stealing. Then he's cursing at my friend for encouraging me to steal. I'm sitting here, I'm laughing in his face, so he's even more mad. Like, it was me laughing out of anxiousness. Like, I wasn't even laughing because it was funny. It was really funny, but I was super anxious because I didn't know what my father was gonna do. Like, it was giving, he was about to punch them niggas in their face. So I'm just sitting there. I'm sitting there like, what the fuck is happening? I thought my mom was supposed to come get me. Like, why isn't my mom here? My mother handles situations way better than my father. Like, why is she not here? It's the reason why I gave y'all her number and not him. So boom, 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 he cursing us out. They trying to tell him that he has to pay a fine, or I have to pay a fine of, it was either $400 or $800. They're telling them that he has to pay a fine and I have to take community service. Now, the community service that I had to do was like this online thing, and it was like a whole ass learning thing about shoplifting and why you shouldn't shoplift, and how shoplifting is against the law, and how shoplifting, you could be addicted to it, or it's an addiction or something like that. I don't know. But I took the thing because it was going to stay on your record. And if I do remember, I don't think Juju was doing hers. And I really did think that her mom paid the fine. But I know my father was so mad about that fine, y'all. My father was so mad that he had to pay a fine. I left first. Now, while I was leaving, there was no conversation. Like, my father was not talking to me. It was quiet. I got in the car. It was a whole quiet ride, no music, no nothing. And I'm the type, like, if I get in my father's car, I'm not touching nothing in his car, because I don't even with you like that. Like, I'm not touching nothing in his car. So I'm sitting in the passenger seat just looking. I'm just like, oh my God, I hope he don't take my phone. I hope he don't take my phone. Please don't take my phone. Please don't take my phone. Boom. So we pull up home, and my mind is just stuck on Juju. I'm like, bro, did her uncle come and get her? Like, what's going on? We pull up home, bro. We reach in front of my house. My father said, leave your phone right there. I said, who? I kept my phone in my hand, and I walked out that car and I slammed the door. When I tell y'all, he put that car in park and got the fuck out and snatched my phone out my hand, y'all. He snatched my phone out my hand. I went inside and I cried because I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't have my phone no more. What am I gonna do? Like, I literally cried. I'm like, you know what? Let me just go to sleep because I don't want my mom to come home and I don't want to have to hear nobody's mouth. Mom came home that night. She came in my room. She woke me up. She started cursing me out. I'm just like, but y'all, I'd rather hear my mom's mouth than my father's, because my mom is the type that she is not gonna take my phone. She's just gonna yell at me, and I could deal with that. I need my phone. Like, I'm grown as fuck. Why is you taking my phone? You don't even pay this phone bill. You ain't paid for this phone. Like, you don't own me. You don't know. I'm grown as fuck. Like, the door, nigga. Oh yeah, my mom came home. She started telling me how I'm hanging with the wrong group of friends and this, that, and the third, and my friends gonna make me end up go to jail, and how I need to change who I hang around with, or just don't hang around with nobody at all. And I'm just like, okay, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean for this to happen. And she's like, now your father gotta pay a fine. You know he's mad. You know he's mad because I'm not paying that fine. I'm not paying that fine. She started going on. So my grandma was like, it's okay, I'll help you pay for it. You know, being the good person that she is, she was like, you are young, you make mistakes, it's okay. Like, literally just comforting me. That's why I love her to death. If my parents was like that, I feel like everything would have been okay. I ain't even gonna lie to you. The next day we go to school and I'm like trying to hear what happened to Juju. Like what was your side? Let me tell y'all Juju's side from what I remember. So we came to school and I think we're in homeroom. I started the conversation. I was like, you know, my father took my phone. And let me tell y'all, my father did not give me my phone back till a year later. He gave me my phone back. I did not remember my password. I don't even know how I lived through that, y'all. I don't know. So yeah, I was like, you know, my father took my phone. She was like, my mom took my phone too. Let me tell y'all what Juju did. So that night, her mother came home and her mom took her phone. I don't remember the argument that they had, but her mom took her phone. So she left the house and went to a laundromat up the block from her house. And she told her mama she's not coming home until she don't get her phone. So I don't even know what she did. I think she stayed in the laundromat. And then she went home at one point. And I don't know. But she had her phone. Like, she had her phone. I'm like, girl, I wish I had your parents. But yeah. That's what happened. And till this day, I made sure that I would never get caught again. That situation right there made me never ever get caught again. Like, I realized, like, I would never do that shit again. You know what's crazy? When we walked in that store, she was looking at the cameras. And I'm like, yeah. That's why we got caught. They already knew the vibe we was on. They knew what time we was on already. From the time we walked in there, they already knew. But yeah. That's what happened. I was literally sad for a whole year because I didn't have no phone. I used to use my friend's phone every single time. It got to a point where I used to use my iPad and he tried to take that away from me too. Like, how did you expect me to do the community service that they told me to do? I wasn't even doing it, y'all. I didn't do it. They added some more money to our fine because my father was not paying it. If I didn't do the community service, it would not be off my record. But I did it and he just ended up paying it off. So yeah. I would never, ever, ever get caught again. It's not happening till this day. I do not care what nobody says. But I don't do no big stealing. Or do I? You may never know. But yeah, that's how I got caught stealing with my friend. I do not condone this, y'all. So if you're one of them, don't do it. Don't do it. I don't want you to get caught. I don't want you to have to suffer the consequences like I did. I don't know if they still do shit like that with the little community service and the little fine shit. But I don't want that to happen to y'all. So don't do it, please. If you enjoyed this story time, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And drop some more stories that y'all want to know. Because I need some video ideas. I'll see y'all in my next video. I don't wanna lose your love.